Greetings to all my fellow students and classmates. I wanted to thank you all for joining me on this journey and being a part of this class. It was a very rich class. And this week, listening to the lectures, I was um, just impacted by the lecture on rediscovering the Bible. I can only imagine what it must have been like to rediscover those scriptures. And I guess I can really relate because, my own faith journey, when we find the love of God and we realize like what He's calling us to, I've just so often been overwhelmed with feelings of joy and sometimes it's very humbling to realize, what He's calling us to, and it's moving. It really moves you, and so I can understand how um, the emotion that were evoked whenever the King of Judah had those words read to him, and just realizing, when we realize either how out of alignment our life is, or that these deep longings that we have, they're there for a reason. That's just a very powerful moment in people's lives. And we see that, with Luther and Wesley and how it stirred their hearts and brought about the Reformation. And I'm just so grateful for their work and knowing, that grace of God and letting them lead the way so that all of us, have benefited from that. And I just hope that, throughout my life there will be times, I'm sure, where I'll have to rediscover certain parts of God and bring people along with me to appreciate that. And I know that strong emotional reaction because I know, this quarter we did a lot of those contemplative exercises. And I'm so grateful for those. Thank you, Dr. Hankins, for including those because that was like a part of the self care that I knew I was going to need during this quarter. I took 3 classes and I work. And so I knew it was going to be trying. And then, with the loss of my grandfather, and then I lost 2 other people after that. It was those contemplative exercises gave me that space to reflect on just how amazing God is for, bringing those people into my life, the ways that they touched my life, how God worked through them. That was something that I really needed, and I'm so grateful for that. It helped me to work through that grief and feel it, yet not let it just totally, wipe me out. And that's a powerful thing for us as pastors to, or people that work, with others to learn how to get through loss and to be a leader amidst that loss because life sure gives us many opportunities to wrestle with that. And then the final track where you're reflecting on your pilot study. Wow, that's amazing, Frank, that you had that opportunity to do that and work with the people. Um, I hope, one, that I get that opportunity to do things like that. I love that you use the 2 tracks with the equipping with the biblical sin of leadership, in which people were like learning the process, and you had mentors that were learning how to train others to use that. And then you also had that environment of grace where there was the pastoral component where you were really intentional about creating that safe space where they could encourage one another and also break that isolation. Because I know as a leader, and this is something that I get worried about and scared about sometimes is, I love being with people. I love leading, but it does get lonely at times, and I'm a social creature. So I definitely enjoy having, relationships, and God's been really good in supplying me with mentors and people to help guide me and pour into me. I've been really blessed that way. Uh, a lot of them tend to be older, and I love them so much, but at the same time, a lot of times we lose them, and so that's something that um, is kind of bittersweet. But I'm looking forward to a time in my life where I can create something for those who come across my path. I mean, that's the whole reason why I want to be a pastor, is because I really feel that this space of discovering God and our spirituality and having that relationship with God is so important. And these spaces need to be protected and grown and invested in. And so that's why I realized that I needed to be a pastor. So thank you, Frank, for this class. And Donna, your words of encouragement, I appreciate that too. And I just wish everybody Godspeed, and God bless you all and your work. And um, I know that this class and the work we've done here will definitely go a long way in solidifying my foundation. Take care.